Hello guys, it's Joshua Halls here. As you can tell, the time I'm doing a review for Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix. Overall, it's a good film, just good. I think it's definitely the weakest Harry Potter film so far, because the biggest problem with the film just doesn't feel that important, which is, a bit, annoying, because out of an 8-movie franchise, this feels like the least important, like nothing. There's only like one or two big important things that kind of happened in the film. There was this really cool shot scene near the end, which I thought was really good. Like the kind of final battle which was really good. So yeah, kind of the final battle. So yeah, another problem with this film, the film feels rushed. It doesn't feel like it doesn't go into detail as much. It just feels a bit more of quite a rushed movie, which you can tell, and you can just tell by watching the film. I haven't read the book, but you can tell by watching the film that they turned the longest book, Harry Potter book, into the shortest Harry Potter movie, because this is the shortest film out of all of them. It's good, don't get me wrong, it is good. I just feel like it kind of doesn't feel important in the grand scheme of things. But let's get with the plot. Basically, this is 1 year after Voldemort's return. The Ministry of Magic does not believe. Sorry, let me adjust this a bit better. The Ministry of Magic does not believe that Lord Voldemort has returned. So he's going on a news saying he basically criticizing Dumbledore and Harry Potter. So there's like the boy who lies and Dumbledore, daft or dangerous, like that kind of stuff. He's basically trying to hush it up because he thinks that for some reason Dumbledore's after his job. Don't ask me why. They even say here he's gone mental. He's basically gone insane to think that he wants his job, and this leads to some consequences. This leads to some consequences, but the fact that Harry Potter, Hogwarts, Ministry of Magic's getting involved in the Hogwarts with them hiring Dolores Umbridge as their head, as their defense against the dark arts. The worst head teacher or professor Harry Potter's ever had to deal with. She didn't even teach them magic, because they were like, we can't have them be magic, because they're worried that Dumbledore would train their students to learn magical ways and take over the Ministry of Magic for some stupid reason. It's a bit daft, yeah, but Dolores Umbridge, she annoyed me so much in the film, and that's the entire point. That's the whole point, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty good. She basically slowly gains more control. And in the midst of this, an evil Dark Lord is returned, and he's after some prophecy thing. But that's kind of the plot. It just doesn't feel really that important in the long scheme of things. There are a couple of things that make it feel important in terms of how these characters that got introduced that would have been introduced, that would have otherwise been in past films. I like how they did that. So it's a good film, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. I just feel like compared to all the other films and the stuff you learn, this feels the least significant. Because we'll talk about the other films. Like, first film, you learn about the Philosopher's Stone and how it has powers that can make you basically live forever. Second film, you learn the history of the Chamber of Secrets, how Lord Voldemort, when he was known as Tom, Lord Voldemort was the heir of Slytherin. He's the one who opened the Chamber of Secrets 50 years ago. You will learn new stuff. The first film, you learn that you learn that Sirius Black is innocent. Fourth film, you learn the whole idea about binding contracts, the Goblet of Fire, and Lord Voldemort comes in at the end. So I can't just go and say. So that's a big kind of deal. Those films feel like big deals, a lot happen. In this film, there's a couple of things, yes, but it doesn't feel collective as a whole. as a big deal. The final sequence of the battle is really good. That is really good. I really enjoyed that. But overall, I left the film thinking like Harry Potter has experienced apart from the fact Harry Potter's gone through a lot, apart from that, you don't really learn a lot more about Voldemort. You only basically learn some small thing that you already kind of knew anyway. So, yeah, with the prophecy, you learn a small thing that they kind of already know anyway. So, I feel like compared to all the others, it's the weakest in terms of story building film. So that's why, in my opinion, it is the worst Harry Potter film. But still a good one. I still had a load of fun with it. It was still entertaining. The cast is really good. Then the main characters are really Dan Radcliffe as Harry Potter. Yeah, sorry, I got a notification. Emma Watson as Hermione, and we pick Grint as Ron Weasley. They're really improving, and I gotta give them a round of applause. They improved quite a bit from the first film within 5 years, so that was good. I like that. And then you just improve as you go along. So yeah, it's a good film. It goes a bit in depth with like the Order of the Phoenix, which was basically this group that would fight Voldemort, and now that Voldemort's back, they've reformed a new Order of Phoenix with people like Sirius Black and stuff. They've formed a new Order of Phoenix. So that's kind of and who will fight the Dark Lord and so on, and support Harry Potter in his journey, stuff like that. Overall, it was a good film. Compared to the other ones, it's definitely the weakest because just not a lot really important happens in the film compared to the other ones, which were really good story building films. This kind of just feels like a filler, just so they can have a few extra things in there to make the next film make a bit more sense. But apart from that, it's just a bit unnecessary, and it feels rushed because they decided. I even had the book right here. Don't ask me why I haven't read. I'm thinking about rereading the Harry Potter books because I kind of stopped a little while before. But this is the longest book. Look at the thickness of that book. And this film, it just is the shortest Harry Potter film with like 132 minutes. So you can't have all of this explained in good detail in a 132-minute movie. So, like, this could have been a bit more detailed. Gosh, some dust came out. Yeah, I'm thinking about rereading the book soon, because as soon as I read my Star Wars Episode 9 Rise of Skywalker Expanded Edition, I will go through the Narnia books, then I'm going to go through the Harry Potter books and ask for the other Harry Potter books when I get them. Let's just put that there for the side. So overall, it's a good film, just not a great film. I'd give it a 6.5 out of 10. Yeah, that seems fair. 6.5 out of 10. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comments below what you did to think, what you thought of the film. Did you like it, hate it? Do you kind of agree with me? Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you yet, turn notifications on so you never miss a video. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.